Forget everything you know about underdog stories in tennis, because what happened last night at the Canadian Open, will leave you stunned. A rising Canadian star, Victoria Mboko, just took down one of the sport's biggest names, Naomi Osaka, in a final that had everything: drama, nerves, and one of the most shocking collapses in recent tennis memory. But was this truly an upset, or did we just witness the arrival of the game's next big thing? Let's set the stage. The crowd in Montreal was alive, rooting for their local hero, Mboko, who, just 17 years old, wasn't even born when Osaka played her first major match. On the other side? Osaka, four-time Grand Slam winner, comeback queen, and, until now, a pillar of composure. From the very first serve, Mboko made her intentions clear. She attacked Osaka's second serve, ran down every ball, and played with a composure that would make even seasoned pros jealous. But this wasn't just a story of a young player riding adrenaline. Mboko showed maturity. She kept Osaka behind the baseline, mixing up slices and heavy topspin, refusing to let the veteran settle into any rhythm. Osaka, in the early going, responded like a champion, bringing her trademark big serve and deep ground strokes. But then, as the second set began, something changed. Osaka's form dipped. She missed routine rallies, and her first serve percentage plummeted. As the tension mounted, the Japanese star's frustration was clear, eyes searching her box for answers, racket grips tightening. Then, midway through the set, a sudden, dramatic collapse. Osaka looked physically and emotionally zapped. What happened? Was it the pressure of the moment, lingering injury concerns, or simply the relentless pace set by her teenage opponent? The answer, as always, is complex. Post-match, Osaka admitted she couldn't find her rhythm and struggled to breathe as Mboko's game pressed harder and harder. But let's not forget to give credit where it's due. Mboko's nerves of steel shone brightest when it mattered most. Facing breakpoints, she struck clean winners, no fluke shots, just pure, gutsy tennis. At one point, she saved 3 consecutive breakpoints with aces, sending a jolt through the stadium and, more importantly, into Osaka's confidence. And then, the moment the home crowd had dreamed about, match point. Mboko steps up, delivers a fearless forehand winner, and sinks to her knees in disbelief. The upset was real. Victoria Mboko had just claimed her first WTA title, on home soil, against an all-time great. So what does this mean for women's tennis? For Osaka, it's a heartbreaking loss, to be sure, but you can't count her out for long. Her resolve is legendary, and you can expect her to regroup and return with renewed determination in the next Grand Slam. For Mboko, the future is suddenly wide open. She's no longer just a promising junior, she's a WTA champion, and the entire world is watching. Expect to see a lot more of her aggressive, never-back-down style on the biggest stages. If you want to relive this incredible match or get more insight into the sport's rising stars, make sure to subscribe to Grip News 2M. Drop your thoughts below. Was this the start of a new rivalry, or just a once-in-a-lifetime moment? And which player are you rooting for at the US Open? Hit that like button if you want more in-depth tennis coverage, and don't forget to ring the bell so you never miss a sports story that matters. This is Grip News 2M, your home for news that moves faster than a Mboko forehand. Stay tuned, keep serving aces, and see you in the next one.